working. Give me 1 second. I need to log back into my Twitch, and I need to make sure that everything's running properly, but failing that, everything should be running okay, because I went and bought an Ethernet cable so I could stream. It wasn't that bad. It was about $16. Bought that, and it came with a couple of extra guarantees. Not a tremendous amount of money at present. It would have been to me a little, and I realized that I do actually need to get a set one as long as I plug it in. So what I had to do was I had to unplug some stuff, move some stuff around, and we can accommodate a second Ethernet cable. Rather, I can accommodate another Ethernet cable in my room. Give me a second. And yes, we are back in the world. And my air conditioning is not running. Okay, now it is. So, we are back in our hardcore world. And we have a number of small things to do. First off, we've hit level 39, which is enough to facilitate 4 level 30 enchants. So yeah, with that, we need to get on looking for netherite. So, I need to look for 16-ish netherite. That's at least, that's 16 is the amount we've sort of agreed to go for. And also, in case I didn't show it off in the previous 6-minute stream, a netherite pickaxe has been enchanted with efficiency 4 and silk touch. And yeah, so we need to give this bad boy a name. Now I'm thinking, since a racist pickaxe hasn't served us very well, we've got to call this one, Malcolm X. There we go. Okay, so we have a much more politically correct pickaxe. I'm gonna put that politically correct pickaxe up here. We also are a little short on lapis lazuli, which is unfortunate, but we can solve that pretty quickly. We also got a shitload of stuff fishing. The two mending books were from trading, but let's put this back up here. And I believe before we do any sort of additional stuff, we need to take our silky pickaxe and we need to go mine a ton of stuff. But first, we had a bunch of things on the to-do list that we never got around to. So, you know what? Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, we're also running short on iron. That's unfortunate, because I need iron for hoppers, and the hoppers are going to be useful for... what am I thinking? Oh, whoops, sorry. The hoppers are actually going to be useful for placing and, actually operating the chicken farm. So, I have a plan designed for an automatic chicken cooker, except it's going to take multiple dispensers, I believe... Oh, wait. Shit. I just burnt 3 levels without realizing it. Whoops. Well, let's assume that we're going to get those levels back eventually. And on top of that, let's also mine a couple blocks out. So, there's this, which is going to be basically the bottom roof. Well, I guess the bottom edge, shall we say. And then, I'm going to mine a couple blocks out, and then as soon as it gets dark, we'll place a torch. And it looks like having a politically correct pickaxe name is already gaining us dividends. We found a little gold, that's good. And we can all take this back upstairs later and mine it with fortune, which is, you know, sort of the goal. Also, I need to put more mending on more of the things I own. Also, yeah, Elfie suggested a pretty cool diamond mining trick that I use. So, it works by using a bunch of tuff, and if you can locate huge sources of tuff, and then you can find the northwestmost corner, and dig 5 blocks off the edge of tuff, you should actually be able to find a, pretty decent diamond haul. The only problem is that, tuff is quite close to lava, so maybe we're a little more cautious about using that trick. Let's instead dig a 2x2, or 2x1 rather. Except a 2x1 down. Oh, wait, this is andesite. Okay, if it were tough, I'd be a little interested. So, we just need to mine a little bit of lapis, and unfortunately, Malcolm X, the silky pick, seems to go down a lot quicker than the pickaxe that has unbreaking on it. I think I may need to try for an unbreaking book to go on this pickaxe. Unbreaking and efficiency 4 would make a godly book, and then put those two together, we have a godly pickaxe. Unfortunately, all we have at present is a pickaxe that runs out of durability very, very fast. Also, one more thing. We want to enchant we want to, I guess, just cover our diamond tools in netherite before we do the enchanting, because netherite actually adds to the enchantability of a tool. So if you have a regular tool and then you enchant it with netherite, okay, let's say you have a diamond chestplate. Okay, if you enchant it with netherite or while holding, if you enchant a netherite version of a diamond tool, it's gonna have better enchantability. It's just, just logic. So you may want to consider doing that. But another thing we may want to consider is just getting a lapis trade, because this is, oh hey, I missed some iron in the roof. Whoops. This is a little bit of a pain. So let's actually. Okay, so I'm a little tired. So part of me wants to continue mining, forward and onward until we hit lapis. Part of me wants to, consider maybe we get to the level of ancient debris gear first, and then we enchant later. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. So the chicken cooker we're putting on hold, but the sheep farm we don't need to put on hold. Matter of fact, we can do the sheep farm quite quickly. It is gonna take, well, okay, we're gonna need shears, but actually, you know what? We don't need shears. We can just make a sheep crusher the same way we made a cow crusher. I know sheep crusher and cow crusher are really, fucked up sounding names for a rather mundane. Oh, whoops. Oh, hello, number on the top. Welcome to the stream. Sorry if I didn't see you. My Twitch chat is having slight issues. Well, actually, it's my entire connection. Give me a second. Let me just, hold on. Swipe this away. Swipe these away. Swipe away all the background processes. And let's go onto Wi-Fi. And then let's go to my own personal channel. And yeah. So, okay. It says welcome to HollowHeartYT's chat room. Oh, that's because my fucking phone is not connecting to the Wi-Fi. Unfortunately, I also don't have an Ethernet cable for my phone. So we're just sort of fucked is what I want to say. Let's let's quickly put the ores up here. Let's put the stone-based blocks here. And I'm thinking about what other farms we could build in the meantime. Oh, speaking of farms we could build in the meantime, we just mine this. Unfortunately, this has to go. Next up, mine that. And we have made 1 pointed dripstone. That is how much profit this farm has made. So, every time one of these grows to a certain height... Uh-oh. Okay, every time one of those grows to a certain height, we should gain a little bit more pointed dripstone as profit. And, yeah. So we're gonna have to wait a little while until we can, put that back and start farming lava again, which is unfortunate, but necessary. So, let's quickly move these into the stone blocks chest, because that's what we need to do. And then we need to get a little bit of... I'm thinking about what I can use as a building block that doesn't look ghetto as hell. I'm drawing a blank here. Okay. We could do multiple things. We could just build a regular sheep farm. A sheep farm that doesn't need us to kill them. Or... we're also running kinda low on materials. Okay, let's try taking some cobbled deep slate to make walls. Putting the cobbled deep slate here, making deep slate tile walls because I actually really like this texture. And then let's build the sheep area in the area that we are temporarily reserving for the chicken farm. So the chicken farm can sit here at a later date, but until we're ready to assemble it, this will be the chicken area, or this will be the sheep area rather. Let's put this down here. we go. And once we have something that'll let us jump over the wall, I'm guessing wool, we can worry about the, I guess, aesthetics of that farm later. Or we can worry about making a more aesthetic version of that farm later. We also have some wool, which is good for us. And we could dye the sheep some colors. We could dye the sheep multiple colors, but let's temporarily avoid doing that. Also, let's put this here for the moment. And now, we need at least 2 sheep. Could go for more, could go for slightly less. And you know what, most any number of sheep is fine. Also, chickens. As in, okay, bingo, picked up a cake, picked up an egg. Oh, hello Ruturaj, welcome back to stream. Good to see you again. We are currently on the quest to find a number of sheep. I just need 2 to get the beginning of a wool farm running, but any more would be, I guess, be helpful for wool collection. Oh wow, okay, there's 3. There's 3 up here, and there's a 4th one just down the valley. So we'll lead them in a specific path. We'll lead these sheep here, or we'll lead these sheep towards each other, and then we'll lead them towards the 3rd sheep, and then we'll lead these 3 sheep towards the 4th sheep, and then we'll lead all 4 sheep towards my base. Also, when I get to my base, the first use that my diamond sword is ever gonna have is to cut down bamboo. This sword may be like a weapon of legends that lives with me for a very long time, but it's still gonna just be used to cut down bamboo. Let's not drop a sheep into that hole by accident. And yeah, we are going to struggle to get through the forest because sheep are slow. You know, I just wish mobs had the same like sprint speed as a player. That would make a lot of things much more effective. Anyways, let's bring them over here. Bring them over here, and then let's just temporarily get rid of. Okay, I'll use 4 durability of my sword. Oh my god. Okay, we'll just lead these 4 through here. Ignore that. Lead the remaining 4. Lead the rest of these 4, and we should be able to stuff them inside the cow crammer. I mean the sheep chamber. Why do I come up with these increasingly strange names for what I want to, call the place I keep my mobs? Although, a sheep crammer would be useful to get a bunch of mutton. Have you guys... Okay, have you guys considered like that? Thank you. Okay. So first off, let's take all your fur, and this is probably enough for like 1 bed, yeah. Well, actually it's enough for 3 beds, but considering the fact that I'm gonna have these beds explode, so we could be putting them to better use. Also, yeah, there we go. Hop up here, and then if I want to make them breed, I just do this. 2, 3, 4, get them all in the mood. Get a little bit of additional XP. Not really the main goal, but I appreciate it anyways. And next up will probably be the chickens. Now chickens, we lure them with seeds. So, grab some wheat seeds, and so put this up here. Actually, let's start repairing Malcolm X. So, we've switched out our pickaxes from one that had a really racist name to one that had a, I guess the name of a notorious anti-racist. So yeah, we've got Malcolm X is the pickaxe we are holding for now. The other pickaxe is probably going to be removed from the history books. We're gonna try and ignore him, at least until we have a better fortune pick that doesn't have a terrible name. Okay, so we currently have 5 deep slate iron, and a little bit more, which should be... Oh wow, a lot of gold. We smelted up a lot of gold. Just gonna put this here. And How many chests do we have? We don't have that many. We're gonna need to get more wood. Okay, then let's put this here temporarily. And you know what? Fuck it. This may be one of the like fastest times we've ever had to like make and unmake a farm. But I am thinking we may need the lava farm again. Just for you know, the easy fuel. Oh, whoops, let me just get this. Get this and this. And then I'll put this down here so that the lava farm can run while we are AFKing for more. Okay. Yeah, just you know, no issue. Just show up in my base, look at me menacingly for a couple seconds, and then leave. It's cool. It's cool. It happens all the time. Sometimes you just show up to your friend's house, you stare at them menacingly, and then leave. You know, it's a thing. Okay. So wow. Okay, bamboo burns really quickly, but so does a blast furnace. So I'm not complaining. Next up, we are going to need like a single piece of wool. Actually, yeah, one piece of wool carpet. You know what? Just for the just to conserve a little bit of wood, we could probably go for a barrel. In fact, if I just came here, and then well, actually, you know what? Let's not be lazy. Let's instead work on that 2 stack of wood goal we set ourselves earlier. But here, okay, hold on. I know I promised that this XP was supposed to be used to give us a, you know, much better, to give us like enchanted armor off the bat. I think it would be comparably good to spend it on, you know, getting a fast axe. That way we can get through most of the foresting quite quickly, or most of the deforesting quite quickly. And yeah, also, this place needs to be lit the fuck up. We need to light this place up properly. Like, just come through one day with a double stack of torches. Well, actually, maybe with way more torches. We'll probably need like an inventory of torches. But anyways, one day we come through with an inventory of torches, light the place up, and we have a beautiful, well-tended valley that no monsters can spawn in. And then we only have to worry about the underworld. I guess yeah, I mean, okay, so surface and underworld is how I'll just divide them. And all the good stuff is going to be in the surface world, all the evil stuff can stay in the underworld. You know? Oh, well, actually, overworld and subterranean. Heroes of Might and Magic had a funny distinction. It was overworld and caves. You know what? Actually, overworld and caves works pretty well for our purposes. Let's make sure the overworld is fully lit up. And is that a cow or is that a? Yeah, that's a cow. Don't mind me. I'm just a little cautious. I'm a little scaredy cat. I'm a little afraid of everything in this world, especially given how easily so many of the things in this world can kill me. Okay, so one of the goals for today's episode was actually to just get a double stack of wood. And I'm actually working on that right as we speak. In fact, you know what? I'll even take the birch wood, because wood is one of those resources in Minecraft where until you have like a double chest of the stuff stored away, you don't really have enough. Like if you don't have double chests of wood just awaiting, you know, wood-intensive crafting recipes, you're sort of underprepared, rather. Yeah, it's gonna turn night soon. I believe we have about 3 more minutes of daytime, because the sun disappeared. Oh wait, the sun has yet to disappear past the edge of the mountain, but that's still about 3 minutes of daytime. It's 5:41. At about 5:45, night is gonna fall. And yeah, we're gonna hopefully be back in our base by then. Ooh, apples. I love apples. Also, one thing I've realized is that despite the fact that we're in a flower forest biome, I don't see a lot of bees. Not an issue though. I have a silk touch pickaxe. Bees can be obtained. Sorry, couldn't chat for a while. By the way, I have a new wolf. Hey, that's amazing. I know he'll never be a replacement for the dead wolf, because I mean, you don't really like replace dead Minecraft wolves. You just find another one. You just have a wolf take its place. I know that sounds like replacement, but yeah. I hope he lives on in your memory. I hope he lives on in this wolf and keeps protecting you in this world. Are you playing hardcore, by the way? Because in hardcore, hardcore, right? Sometimes when your pets give up their lives to save yours, that shit hurts. Like you are the incompetent owner, and the pet has given up its life to save you. That shit's devastating, man. Anyways, let's get back to sleep. Oh, first off, let's put this. Wait, hold on. I need some of these for barrel and some of these for wood. Okay, so let's just do that. First off, sleep though. You spent 12 netherite blocks and 20 gold blocks on Sven, and now you have Sven. Wait, you like how? As in, like, you gave up the gold blocks? Ah, hey, a fellow hardcore fanboy. I love hardcore Minecraft too. It's the only time when it feels like the stakes are real, you know? Because every other game mode, you know, everything can kind of be replaced. There's nothing you can lose in a regular game mode. Even pets, right? There's nothing you can lose in that game mode that you can't eventually replace. But hardcore, yeah. No, there's no hope. Sometimes you lose a pet. Sometimes you're lucky enough to get away with just losing the life of your pet. Sometimes it's everything else. Sometimes you lose a little, sometimes you lose a lot. I'm gonna put the wool in with beds and stuff. And okay, so that worked. Next thing we need to do is come here, put down a barrel, put this down on top of it, and then we're gonna need to actually fill in the edges with chickens. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2. We're gonna need quite a few more wood blocks for that, but that's not a huge concern. What is a huge concern is how many chickens there are in the Vale, because I've seen one chicken around here, and I've seen no others. Also, that chicken may have just fallen into a ravine. Oh, hey, there we go. That is a honey block. Well, that's a honeycomb. I don't know why I said honeycomb in such a weird way. Anyways, let's breed the bees, because I know that bees will sometimes just, like, you know, choose to despawn. It's a little weird. Oh wait, have they gone inside? I'm hoping they've gone inside, because if not, yeah, I don't see them anywhere, which means, oh, do you know how to build an iron farm? Yes, I do. You need 3 villagers in a close enough space that they can talk to each other, that they can engage in the gossip mechanic. And then you need something to scare them, like a zombie in a boat. And then every time they see that, they will gossip that they need a golem. A golem will spawn in the most available, or the nearest available area. And then once they do that, they will, the golem will try and pathfind to the enemy. But if it cannot do that, if you stop it, and what are you doing right now? I'm just trying to get some chickens. Like, I'll just grab a couple of chickens, and I need to put them inside I guess a chicken container. I don't know what the effective term, what the effective thing to call it is, but it's functionally a chicken container. And this chicken container is going to harvest a bunch of eggs, and then using the eggs. Oh wait, can they not pathfind through that? I think you can. I think you can pathfind through that. Hold on. Okay, apparently they could not. But let's get them through anyways. Hello? Oh my god, they can't pathfind through bamboo. Anyways, we're trying to get a bunch of chickens into a... I'm gonna have to break the bottom block. Okay, we're trying to get some chickens into 1 block hole. And then using those chickens, we are going to start making a bunch of eggs. Or at least we're gonna be breeding them for a while. So have a ton more chickens, and then we'll turn what they are inside into a chicken cooker, effectively. We're gonna cook chickens. We're gonna cook a bunch of chickens. And yeah. So that's the goal. Automated, machine-powered animal cruelty is the goal. So let's get both of you up here. And let's push you both into here. Actually, you know what? I could replace that with a water bucket. And then I could also get comparably good chicken rates, just like I did with the cows, exactly. Except this machine also produces eggs as a byproduct. So yeah. Let's put the one water block down here. And then let's press F. And then feed the chickens. So first off, they're just going to make one baby. And next up, they're going to make another baby. And it's going to continue like this until they're making more babies than you want to fucking count. More babies than you would like to imagine. But yeah. So first off, let's just put this here. And then this here. So yeah, just like I did with the cows. As a matter of fact, that wheat farm's starting to look kind of full. It's starting to look a little overgrown. Well, don't mind if I very quickly put a bunch of stuff up here, and this goes up here, and then we take a... Oh, wait, shit! Before I have a creeper walk into my house and explode, I'm probably going to want to... I have the attention span of a goldfish, by the way. If you notice that sometimes I'll walk in, and then I'll be like, oh, wait, yeah, and then I'll put something in a chest, and then 10 seconds later I'll forget what I put in the chest, or which chest I put it in. That's, yeah, that's me. That's all me. Okay, so, here's a little bit more, I guess, outer wall protection. And once this bamboo starts to grow, you know what, I'd like the idea of every time I cut through a part of the bamboo wall, I make it grow back a little thicker. And then soon enough we have this, you know, perfectly defensible wall structure that nothing can get through. I feel like that'd be a pretty cool idea. But yeah, kind of like I did with the cows. So we are going to take all this wheat, and then we're going to breed up a bunch of cows. And then using the seeds, we're also going to replant, and then we're going to breed up a ton of chickens. And hopefully we can get the automated chicken cooker running by the end of this stream. Although, we might need a little bit more iron for that. And I'm kind of considering an iron farm. Except here's the thing. For an iron farm, you're gonna need a few building blocks if you want to make a kind of good, like, early game iron farm. Just if you put a hopper beneath the cows and keep feeding them, will they automatically die and you'll have raw beef in the hopper? Yes. If you continue feeding them, like, non-stop... Well, actually, no. They take 5 minutes to cool down every time they breed. So I'll show you a quick example. Like, they will breed as much as every animal can until they hit, like, basically the hard limit. So I breed them now. As you can see, I have 60, right? 60. And then it's going to go down a little. It's going to go down to like 54, 53, and then I can't breed them anymore. But they will die from entity cramming, which means you get a bunch more stuff going into here. If you remember, there's more in here now than there was just now. So yeah. Also, let's quickly do this. So we have the stuff slightly sorted, and for the chicken coop is going to take a while before it starts paying dividends, because there's only 2 chickens in here, actually. And also, when you feed a chicken, or like, the chickens will also lay a ton of eggs, which means it might take a little while for the food to begin to be, for the chicken to be dispensed into here. But in the meantime, let's just put all the wheat seeds in here. Let's put all the wheat in here, actually. Let's make a 3rd row. And oh, wait, Dr. Quantum told me... Dr.